Ugh. On our way from LA to San Diego.
So you need a little thing. You can just like put the phone and it just actually.
Oh well, I got the sticky pad, but I'm videoing, so.
Sticky pad.
Yeah.
I used to make my own sticky pads.
Yeah. I gave your mom.
I invented that sticky pad.
I gave your mom a couple of souvenirs.
That's me. Your dad hurt my feelings. He didn't want to gift my GoFundMe.
He did. He gave like $20.
$5.
$20.
Oh, $20.
And I didn't even name you.
And he's like, bum, you bum. He's a Republican, you know.
He is not a Republican.
He's a Democrat.
His politics are.
And he hates
his politics are center left. He doesn't hate homeless people.
Dude, he's like, don't help him. Let him die on this street and starve.
Shit, I can't. He didn't say that.
Yeah, he did.
He's just aware there's a lot of scam artists out there.
But he's thinking it.
And he believes in being self-sufficient and all that.
Because you know why? He lives in San Diego. There's so many homeless people.
Well, I don't know. Now I can't put this on YouTube because there's all this stuff about my dad. Well, I'd have to cut it out.
That's fine because that's actually what humanizes it. And your dad, we all know, is a fucking genius and a lovely, awesome dude.
Yeah.
So just because we all have, everyone. That's the thing is everyone doesn't want to say anything negative or human about someone anymore. It's like they want to put even the politicians on the pedestal like they're not even human, and like that's why they're more popular than freaking people that are playing sports or athletes or.
Well, I mean, politicians are about what they represent and about. I mean,
bullshit.
Character plays into it, but yeah, but their platform is so much.
90% of them don't do what they promise they're going to do.
Yes. So the question is, who's the best of the worst?
Well, how do you know? Because they're all bullshitting you.
Well,
you only know once you elect
look
them.
at the results, but then we argue over the results.
No, you only know once you elect them if they're going to follow through.
Yeah,
what they say.
And then no matter what they say they did, and the opposing party says they didn't.
The ones that do never get reelected.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Like with Biden, somebody had to get us out of it.
More than one, or just one?
No. Well, I got you two, and I got me one.
Oh, grab me one.
Yeah, I got you an orange and red one. I got me an orange one. Oh, here you go. Fuck.
And then you can always edit that thing out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know. I know if it shows like a crotch shot or something,
Yeah, but you have a whole editing.
No. Yeah, I know. I do. Here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I had my eye closed because I need glasses.
Hope your vision isn't that bad. You're fucking driving.
And a lack of access to proper medical care. I can't get dental work or for
No, but what I was saying, like about Biden, people are like, oh, he fucked up Afghanistan. The Taliban came back.
Okay,
they were gonna come back, but somebody needed to get us out of there, and Trump kicked the can. And
really, how can you say that Biden's president? The guy doesn't even know where the fuck he's at.
That's an exaggeration.
No, it's not.
He''s an octogenarian, but
okay, no bullshit. They gotta remind him.
A New York Times letter to the editor reminded people that he accomplishes what 99% of people his age accomplishes more in a day than they accomplish in a year.
He's already hit 99 and doesn't know where he's at. So I hope he accomplishes something. He definitely, accomplishes in front of the Queen.
If we're judging relative to politicians, Joe Biden's an honorable man. although my mother,
what's honorable about Joe Biden is when he made up all the things when he was running years ago.
Oh, in '88.
And he invented that he was the smartest in his class. That he had all these degrees that he didn't have. Yeah, that was very honorable about Joe Biden.
Well, I mean, what was it?
He's lied his whole career.
5,000.
And he's never got one thing accomplished except making crack a major felony. And just a little piece of crack.
Oh, and the Republicans in the Reagan administration had no hand in that.
A little piece of crack would send someone away for 20 years. And the only thing that I attacked was the lower
par. And you know what? He admits he was wrong.
No, he doesn't.
And he was. Yes, he does.
No, he does.
People are like, those crime bills, they were wrong. Clinton admits he was wrong, And
he was right on Monica Lewinsky, though. I definitely would be like that. If I was president, I'd be getting a blowjob every day.
Well, yeah.
A different, intern.
Well, here...
I'd be a total freak, bro.
Well, here's the thing. My mom, and I don't know if I told you this story, but when my mom worked in D.C. back then, she was in an elevator with Joe Biden, and this was right after his first wife died in that car crash with his daughter.
Biden's really your dad.
No, yeah. And they're about the same age.
Yeah, see, that's why you love him so much.
And anyway, in fact, they're the exact same age, 81. So... she was in an elevator with Joe Biden. He was a new senator, and he said to someone, "My wife was a wonderful woman," and
I had her killed.
No, and he was like, and the sex was phenomenal, and my wife was just, my mother was just like,
So already he shows
Well, this was 1973.
Yeah, well,
and
I think some people.
But yeah.
They become so wealthy and powerful that they lose their couth, because people give them more room.
Oh, I don't think Joe ever had any couth. But you know what? Like I said, on a politician scale, and granted, we're setting the bar pretty low, but he's.
Joe Biden was. Again, I still think.
And they're still human. Don't give me that Trump one shit.
He's not even a president.
Well, here's the thing. Let's shift gears.
Kamala Harris, all she is just someone that gave blowjobs all the way up to the vice presidency.
That is so sexist.
I know, right?
But here's the thing.
And hey, if I could do it, I would do it.
You know what? These things about Obama, I think Obama's humanity is, what endeared. He said, I tried cocaine, stuff, I married a woman, but I fantasized about having sex with men, and...
Well, because he's married to Michael.
I don't think they were married back then. I'm not sure if he'd even met her back in the early 80s.
He met him back then.
Oh man. But
I'm gonna get killed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
canceled.
I'm gonna go have a procedure and not come out, bro.
Yeah.
I better not say that shit.
Yeah, that's another conspiracy.
You gotta fucking edit that shit out.
Oh man.
Yeah, dude, that's a dude, man. Come on.
Michelle?
She could beat both of our asses, bro.
Hey, I love Michelle.
I love Michelle too. I think, Michael. I love Michael too. I think, actually, I like Michael better than Obama. After I heard her speak on several different issues, I was really impressed.
Yeah.
So I'm not just closed-minded to Republicans or Democrats. I'm really to the individual.
Well, yeah, there are some honor, and I've voted Republicans in a lot of local elections, especially in Bridgeport, where I had an attitude of
a Democrat my whole life
throw the bums out
until Trump came along. And now I'm like, hey, I think Trump, he was.
If you got enamored of that side when Trump came along, then he had you snowed, man.
No,
he had you snowed.
I think you guys have been snowed by the media. They attacked him from day one before he even decided to run. And then the whole media, it was like,
well, geez, when he made his campaign speech, he was talking about, a lot of the Mexicans being rapists and all that. Of course they're going to be on.
When I lived in Texas growing up, we would have Mexicans come over, rape kids, and then flee back to Mexico. Mexico wouldn't send them back to be actually held responsible.
Yeah, but
and not just that.
But they're pedophiles in every group.
But dude, it has nothing to do with being pedophiles. And I'm not whitewashing that at all. And not just that, they never paid their fair taxes. I would see 90% of them sending 90% of their money back to Mexico.
That's because they're getting paid under the table, often below minimum wage.
So So you still got to pay taxes. They still got to declare it.
If someone hands you cash, you're not legally eligible to work in the United States, and it's the only way you can support yourself.
Then maybe they should go back and come the legal way, just like you or I or someone. Why are we the country that allows people to violate our laws to the point where we're not even going to have a country?
Who says we allow it?
Because, dude, they walk right across now, and they're not even held. You know, they get $2,800 a month.
Well, that's
and a free room in New York City. That someone like me,
a little out of proportion,
who I have going through medical issues, lost all my resources, and I got to apply for Social Security disability. Wait 9 months. They get to walk across the line and get $2,800 a month and a free place to live. I got to wait 12 months.
Okay, cite your source.
It's 11 years to wait for.
Okay, cite your source for that, for them getting that.
The New York Times.
What?
Yep. And CNN.
Oh my gosh, it's funny. Oh my gosh, you know, I'm not a California native. In fact,
Oh, look, he's going to attack California. This is going to attack California.
No. In general, you know, I mean, California to me is way too materialistic.
I'm in Texas.
Yeah, and
I'm not a Californian.
I was born in New York City, and I grew up in Greenwich, Connecticut.
Yeah.
I think I was the only kid in my but I think I was one of the only kids in my class who had two working parents.
Yeah, that believed in Marxism.
They were all social liberals, but we were so enamored with Ronald Reagan, and honestly, so was I back then. You know, I didn't know any better.
Bush set him up and tried to take over the presidency.
You think Bush had him shot?
Of course. Hinckley and them, fuck yeah. The Hinckley family knows the Bush family. They grew up with the Bush family. They're oil families.
Oh.
And then Neil was supposed to have lunch or dinner with his brother that he went to college with, who was in a fraternity together.
Well,
you know what happened? Nixon was supposed to pick him as vice president, and the reason why Watergate happened was because they screwed over Bush Sr. for that position. Then he became head of the CIA, but Prescott funded Nixon's whole political career.
Well, I wouldn't doubt that. I mean, the man was wealthy.
He's a banker, dude. The bankers run everything, bro. And I really think they were also involved in killing Kennedy.
Wow.
Yeah. They definitely had a hand in it. And the Bay of Pigs. That family has had almost every major incident in the United States, they've had some involvement in it.
Yeah.
That's pretty powerful.
Yeah. But I find it interesting how, you know, a family like that, despite being powerful, you know, with all these theories about Freemasons, of which I am one, you know, the Bushes were not Masons, and
no,
maybe
they are Masons.
No, they're not. The last Freemason was Gerald Ford. You know, and Freemason president, and you keep it out.
You're not allowed in the
I mean, they were skull and bones.
The powerful globalist group because you don't have globalist money.
Well. There's no politics discussed in the lodge, so I'm sure we have to edit that out. But
you're also not a globalist, so you don't have globalist money, so you won't be able to. You know, that's the new Freemasons now.
Oh, well, not by that name. Not while I have anything to do with it.
But it's completely different now.
Yeah.
Because Freemasons, they're too visible now. Everyone thinks whatever. So
San Clemente. That's where Nixon retreated after he resigned, didn't he? Because he was from Whittier.
Library down here, doesn't he?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that where he's buried?
I don't know. I know Reagan's buried. I think was it?
Reagan's
Santa Barbara, right?
I don't. But yeah, he was in California. I will say this.
I need to get some Nexium. You give me heartburn. With your views.
You need Viagra. But yeah, Nixon retreated here, and I knew he grew up in Whittier, and what was I gonna say? Okay, well, so here are the hills.
Yeah, he was Prescott funded his whole career.
Have you ever taken a really good listen to the Nixon tapes or looked over the transcripts?
You know what? He's actually a fair dude. He's a very intelligent
yeah,
guy.
but he was.
He honestly was so worried about the public.
Yeah, but he was so.
and
Yeah, but I mean that gets
opinion on it.
overshadowed because he let some anti-Semitic remarks slip out. You know,
Okay,
and he.
dude, who didn't talk like that back then? You can't apply that.
And he was talking about
to
San
this
Francisco.
period.
You know,
But you can't.
that's the
Okay,
faggiest place
that's
on earth.
unfair. That's so unfair.
Yeah, no,
because
I
it's
agree.
relative to the time frame. Everyone talked that way. Even the people that were non-racist talked that way.
No, I agree. I agree.
And now you people now.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
are
and you know
politically
you can't rewrite
Well,
history.
No, you guys will dig shit up that people said 40 years ago and
Yeah.
throw it in their face.
Yeah, but you know,
and that was the time back then, and that was normal speech. Just
Yeah.
like
But
like fag was, and I'm bisexual. Just like fag was derogatory now, wasn't derogatory in the 80s.
no, I hear what you're saying. You know,
Yeah,
and
it's because we've been brainwashed by, the media and what's appropriate, what's not appropriate. Just like conspiracy.
I mean, I don't entirely disagree with you, and I think using using today's standards to apply to yesterday's history, you can't do that. You know, it's like saying, Sonny Jurgensen played for the Commanders. No, he didn't. He played for the Redskins. And
football, bro.
hey.
Redskins, that's not politically correct.
Well, you know what? I mean, I have gotten over
That's
because
so
Josh Harris
fucking retarded.
said they're not coming back when they. I agree, but
Yeah, that's so.
but I don't need to be reminded of it every time I cheer now for the team winning the game, and I hope they do
Dude,
change the name. But you know what? If they win the
I ever
Super
go
Bowl,
with
maybe
you-
it won't be that
if
important.
I ever go with you to a game, I'm
Yeah.
gonna dress up as an Indian, and I'm gonna have a hatchet,
That-
and I'm gonna have fake blood all over my body,
But-
and I'm going, and I'm gonna, cheer for the Redskins.
Well, here's the thing. First of all, the native dress was banned from there, like a year or two ago at FedEx. But now with the new owner, who knows? Maybe they'll allow it.
Yeah, I'm taking a TP and everything. and some fake scalps. I'm gonna hang some scalps
Hey,
on my body.
Chief Z had a tomahawk there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a tomahawk and have scalps, like a thing hanging from my feathers and shit.
Yeah, well, I
But
mean,
the scalp's gonna have the other person.
honestly, I'm happy they're winning again. And
He's got it. Well, you're hoping they're gonna pick up our show.
Who?
You get free tickets. Is that what you're hoping?
Oh, fuck yeah! I
You're such
would
a
love free
whore.
tickets.
Like you're like that officer there. You're such a whore.
I'm such a what?
Whore. I'm just joking.
Oh yeah. But I'm
Yeah, don't hit me.
I'm happily married.
No, you're
So stop it. Yes, I am.
Yes, he is. He's happily married.
Yeah.
And his
No.
wife is actually an angel.
Yeah, she is.
Seriously is.
She seriously is.
Yeah. You hit the jackpot on that one.
Yeah. Well, I better. It's my third marriage. Shit.
Well, it took me that long to get right.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think men should get married before they're 40 anyway.
I don't think men should get married at all.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to you coming out to Indiana, and how long are you going to stay?
I don't know. It depends on when they run me out because I'm bisexual.
Hey, Indianapolis has a thriving LGBT scene.
Oh, yeah, right.
Thriving.
Yeah.
You should see the Pride festivals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened in Indiana. Someone's doing some good drugs out there. It
Yeah.
must have been all the Californians that moved there.
Well, I mean,
Or you're like, oh damn, the taxes they pay. It's a double income family.
Indiana sales tax is actually higher than a lot of the blue states, but
Right.
the regular
But
taxes
think how
are
much
lower.
a gay couple they're double what what your average
What
heterosexual
in terms of income?
yeah.
Okay. What are you saying? You can't afford to be gay?
No, I'm just saying they actually bring in more taxes than paper taxes. On average, I think. Men do honestly make more money. I don't care what people say. Men do.
Oh yeah. So you're saying So the average lesbian couple, do they make less money than the average?
Well, it depends how manly they are.
You are canceled. You are so canceled.
It's all right.
And you know what? I'm sure my lesbian friends who have a sense of humor. That's the thing. People have this stereotype of gay people.
No one can be.
Yeah.
Funny
Yeah. People have this stereotype of gay people that they're politically correct. Every gay person I've met has had one of the most some of the most inappropriate, unpolitically correct senses of humor, that I know, and my jokes were a hit, at a party thrown by gay men. So I mean,
what? A hit from where?
At a party thrown by gay men,
They just wanted to sleep with you. They didn't like your humor. They just wanted to sleep with you, bro.
Well, I mean, I don't know. My wife was there too. Well, my wife at the time, so.
Right. That's a challenge. That's what we call a challenge.
Okay.
Yeah, we're already talking. Who's going to sleep with you?
Yeah. All right.
We got one dude.
Anyway, look, if you like this video, hit subscribe, like, spread the word for our podcast, our video podcast. I'm sure there will be more, and have a blessed day.
Peter will send you a joke for $5.
Don't cheapen my value. Whore.
Right.
See ya.